Skoda Superb, first generation, 3-year model. It was produced from 2001 to 2008. 1.9 TDI engine. This car is a twin brother to the Volkswagen Passat B5. 1.9 TDI engine, famous engine, good engine. Today we are going to talk about auxiliary belts, two of them. The one that spins AC compressor and the one that spins alternator and power steering, and the fan. So let's see what's going on. What we have done here, we've jacked up the car, put it on stands. Don't use just jack on its own, it's not safe. Use stands. We removed the plastic undercover and plastic cover from the top of the engine, which held on 3 bolts. 1 nut here and 2 bolts here. So remove this plastic cover. What we have here is this pulley there, as you can see. It spins 2 belts. It spins this belt, which spins alternator, that charges your battery, and the power steering pump. And there is another belt right next to the original one, and it spins your AC compressor. So to remove this belt, which spins more stuff, you need to first remove the AC compressor belt. And to remove AC compressor belt, you need to release the tension on the tensioner wheel at the bottom. So let's have a look what's going on. For any diagrams how belts are positioned, please see my website wheelsandmotors.com, and I'll put them there. You can see how to fit your belts around. So this is what the bottom tensioner looks like. It held on 2 bolts, 6mm hex Allen. When you put it in, you turn this nut clockwise, which is a part of the bracket anyway, but you put the tension on the belt and then you tighten these 2 bolts. There is no springs, there is no anything, there is quite simple constructions, just a pulley and 2 bolts. So you put bolts on, put some tension on the belt, and then you tighten the bolts. Simple. These are 2 bolts you're looking for, 2 hex Allen bolts, 1 and 2. They're not so easy accessible with the ratchet, so best thing to do is use 6mm hex Allen key. Simple. This is our AC compressor, and this is our tensioner. And to release the tension, find those 2 bolts, hex Allen. Before you put Allen key in, make sure there is nothing inside, no dirt, so you can put it in properly, so you don't damage the bolt. Clean it with something. This is a 1 bolt, so I will release this one first. Put the hex Allen in. When you're doing it, make sure you get the proper strong, sharp hex Allen, because the bolt can be knackered. So you fit that in so it sits nice, so you don't want to damage this bolt. There we go. Eventually get this bolt loose, and then get access to another bolt and make it loose as well. I'm using some pliers for extension, and there we go. The other bolt is loose, and here comes the belt off. As you can see, with the bolt loose, this part, because that bolt is in an elongated hole, so this part can move freely up and down. Safety first, make sure you wear your glasses. So let's go up to our belt, the other auxiliary belt. This belt spins fan, alternator and power steering. And this wheel here, I'm pointing with the laser, if you can see it properly, it has a 19mm bolt at the top. So this is a tensioner wheel, has a bolt bit on the top, if you can see. Turn it anti-clockwise just to put the spring back a little bit to release the tension. Take it off the alternator, and then you can either release it, either you can put this pin in where if you need where the pin goes, and if you have got the pin, but I don't think pin is so necessary for this job. So you put 19mm spanner on the top of that, turn it, push it anti-clockwise. As I can see, you can remove the belt now. Now you can release it, it goes back in its position, and then we can take the belt off the pulley. So we go underneath the car and take it off all the pulleys. And here comes our belt. As you can see, it's in its brilliant condition. Look at this cut. I don't know how long will it last. Look at this, it's all... I think this belt is worth changing. What do you reckon?
I think so as well, mate.
So here we got our new belt. We're gonna fit it accordingly the diagram I have on my website. Link below the video. It will take you to the full description what we have done today, including the diagram how the belt goes around the pulleys. Have a look there. So just work it out properly and leave the top bit out, and then we'll show you what to do next. So what we have here now, we put the new belt on accordingly to diagram, put it on properly, and we can't put it currently on the alternator because of the tensioner wheel. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my 19mm spanner on this tensioner, put this light away, that's alright, you'll need both hands now, and I'm gonna decrease the tension, push it down as strong as I can, so my assistant can put the belt around the alternator. Can you? Is it strong enough? Is it on?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah,
so slowly I'm gonna release the tension. That's it, your belt is changed. Before you do anything, make sure you check that it's since in all pulleys it sinks nice and straight, because you don't want to damage it. Okay, that's it, your new belt is ready to go for quite a few miles now. Now let's fit the bottom belt. Now we take our new belt, put it around pulleys. Yeah, I'm gonna. So first you put the belt around the crankshaft pulley and the compressor pulley, and put it on this side of the tensioner. Then you can put the tensioner back up, and then you put, and it sits nice and properly now. So guys, we came to the point when you put 17mm socket or spanner on the top of that bolt bit on the tensioner, and you turn it clockwise, give it belt attention, and then you tighten up those two bolts at the sides. Simple, supposed to be. It's a bit difficult access. I can't get it with my torque wrench there, so what we're gonna do, we can put it with the spanner. If you have a torque wrench that fits, it's gonna be 30 Newton meters. You can you need to turn it and keep it on 30 Newton meters, okay? And then tighten up those bolts. I can't, unfortunately, I can't get camera in to show you, give you better view, but you got the idea. So tell me how you're getting on. Please comment, see my other videos about this car, but you got the idea. Just give it attention and tighten up those two hex Allen bolts on the sides. Okay. Perfect. Thank you for watching. More stuff about this car, some other cars, see my website, wheelsandmotors.com. See you there.